So how you doing, YouTube? Tonight I'm gonna be doing a movie review based on Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2. Because let's face it, those ones that really matter anyway. There's other YouTubers on here that do their own unique way of movie reviews. I'm gonna be doing mine. There's the right way, the wrong way, and the Ricky way. So 1984, the first one came out. Okay, Silent Night, Deadly Night 1. 1984, lots of controversy surrounded this movie alone. I get it, all valid points. Who would make a movie about a killer Santa Claus, right? That's why I always say movies back in the 80s and even the 70s and maybe early 90s were top notch, okay? You can't beat them. Because they were like, okay, they sat around the little table. Let's make a movie that's never been done before. I want to see something different. Let's make a movie about a killer Santa Claus. And they did. And boy, they got the backlash for it. So, if you go on the YouTube and you type up Siskel and Ebert, they cut this movie down to ribbons, okay? Calling it trash, calling it this, calling it that. Parents outside the theater picketing, protesting, just people, parents, you know. I get it, that the valid point, okay? But you shouldn't have your kids seeing the movie. If it says Silent Night, Deadly Night, you got a Santa Claus arm. Look at the box, okay? Okay? His arm is coming out of the chimney with an axe. Santa Claus arm. You shouldn't go see him. But I seen the movie. I'm sure lots of kids seen the same movie, okay? So, back to the movie reviewers there. Siskel and Ebert. And the parents protesting and picketing. Blah, 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 blah. How can you make a movie about a killer Santa Claus? Santa Claus is based, you know, is for kids. It's a horror movie, okay? It's something different. We seen like 84 Nightmare on Elm Street, okay? We want something different. Okay, so they pushed the envelope with this movie. You know, I'm not saying it's like one of the best movies, but I mean, it stands the test of time. So what brings me to these protesters and reviewers back in the day, Siskel and Ebert, they were infamous for that garbage. They always cut down a horror movie. They always put it down to no end, okay? But all that did was make us horror fans more anxious to see it, okay? You say it's garbage, we're going to want to go see it even more, okay? So, here we are, 2019, okay? It's not in the garbage, okay? People did not forget about it. In fact, we got 2 Blu-rays out of it, okay? It gets better. Action figures based on the killer Santa Clauses. This is Ricky from the second one and Billy from the first. Never in my life would I ever thought I would see a Silent Night, Deadly Night figure. Never. So, I guess as a horror fan, I guess I should thank them, Siskel and Ebert, and the parents and the people that, you know, put these movies down, because all it did was make a cult classic. That's all you did. You accomplished nothing. Okay, so so that's basically my movie review tonight. It's always like a movie review and a little mini rant. So yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2, because 1 and 2 is the only one that really matter. 3, 4, and 5, I don't know. I just recently watched part 3, maybe about 2-3 years ago. I love Bill Moseley. Love him. Great actor. I met him a couple times at conventions. It takes place after part 2, so Ricky's in a coma and he has a fishbowl on his head. I like my weird movies. I like my stupid movies. This was garbage. Plain and simple. 3, 4, I don't know where. I don't even know what it was all about. Okay? All I know is Clint Howard, he plays Ricky in the 4th one. There was The Initiation, I think it was called. I don't even know where it was. All I know, people are spontaneously combusting. How do you go from killer Santa Clauses to that? And a couple of scenes with cockroaches? I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't director. I was like, okay, let's go different direction. Let's make from a Killer Santa Claus to people just exploding, spontaneous combustion. I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't director, but I would have kept the Killer Santa Clauses. That seemed to work. But who am I to judge, right? So, yeah. Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2. If you haven't seen them, check them out. The movies, in my opinion, were ahead of their time, okay? They did something that was never done back then. Now, with the remake that came out, I didn't even bother. I'm sorry, because those people that made the first one, they got so much heat over that movie, okay? Now, that one came out, what, 2000, I don't know the number of the year. I know it was like maybe a couple of years ago, or years ago. What are you going to do? What was it about? A Killer Santa Claus. Okay, we've seen that already. But you're going to take credit for somebody that took the heat back in '84 when they have all the crap put on them. Now it's okay that we can make a movie about Killer Santa Claus. You're just going to take credit for it? No. I'm sorry, I won't pollute my eyes with that garbage. You give me the originals, okay? Old school. Old school, baby. I can't. I'm sorry. I just recently seen a movie, Serbian film. Yeah, that's top-notch disturbing, okay? And as a horror fan, I said I want to see something that's going to make me... I want to feel dirty, okay? Like, I want to feel like I watched this movie, and like, oh, this is bad. I need a shower. I just feel like... I gotta take a bleach bath, okay? So, this movie, Serbian film, if you haven't seen that, check it out. Just check it out. You're gonna hate it, yes. It's a disturbing film, not gory. Just the context alone. Just the context what it's all about. That's what I can basically tell you without ruining it, okay? So, if you haven't seen Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2, check them out. You'll love them. 3, 4, and 5, though, just push those to the side. Those really don't count, so we won't talk about them. So, yeah, I mean, this is my review / rant. So, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, okay? Like, share, subscribe. Much appreciated. And tune in. Much more to come.